Hi guys, welcome to another exciting edition of Thirsty Thursday. It's Danielle from bestproducts.com, and today we are super excited to have Miss Alexis Beechin here from The Drop. Alexis, thank you so much for being here.
Oh, my pleasure. Thanks for having us.
We are so excited. So obviously you guys know that rosé is having a bit of a moment this summer. It's a perfect sipper for the beach, on the go. But you might not have had rosé in a can up until now. So that's why we have Miss Alexis here to tell us a little bit more about how you can sip rosé to welcome in fall for your Labor Day party. And she's going to do a couple of different cool tricks for us today.
Yeah, I have 3 exciting drink recipes to share with you, and then one really fun snack thing that's going on.
Amazing.
So I figure we're going to be on the go, so let's do a cocktail on the go to start with, right?
That sounds like a great idea to start.
So everyone knows about the beer and the shot, right? So we're actually going to do a rosé and a shot.
Okay.
So we're going to pop open,
I love that.
2 cans. And
Not your normal shot. Not your normal.
Really do this with any sort of flavored vodka.
Yep.
Stay away from citrus because it's going to be a little too bitter.
Okay.
So we have pineapple, apple, or coconut. What you want to go with?
I think I'm going to savor the rest of my summer vibes and go for coconut.
Okay,
Just
I like it. I like it. Okay, so we're gonna
do a little. Okay.
we're gonna take a little sip.
What's the proper etiquette for this beer and a shot?
Cheers.
Cheers. Okay.
Okay.
So yummy.
I
love that.
A little
Right
bit of
in.
that guy in there. I'm gonna do pineapple because I think that the pineapple is just super delish.
Yummy.
So we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna literally just kind of swirl it around.
Give it a swirl.
Should we do another cheers?
Absolutely.
Okay, there you go.
Always. Cheers.
And now you have literally an on-the-go cocktail.
This is incredible. Oh my god, that's
So
good.
good, right? And it's obviously everyone loves rosé, but this kind of just adds a little more flavor to it.
Totally.
Okay.
I think you can surprise your guests too. If you sneak a couple of these in your little beach goodie bag, little 4-pack
It's
of
a
The
little
Drop.
it's an upgrade. You
Yeah.
know, it's kind of like a fun little surprise.
Yeah, especially for people in New York, they're like, oh, beer and a shot. It can't be that classy. Yes, it can be. Yes, it can be. So good. Awesome.
Okay. So as we're moving on down, we did a fun little riff on a whiskey sour,
Okay.
which is a really nice summer. If you love whiskey, but you don't want something super heavy, the whiskey sour is great.
Yeah.
So what we did is we kind of combined whiskey sour, which we obviously love, but then how do we incorporate rosé in it? We do a little rosé top.
No way.
So super easy.
You're gonna blow
recipe.
people's minds. Mind
blow. I mean, if the can hasn't done it already,
No.
get ready.
Shattered over here. Whiskey and rosé.
So we are
Heaven.
using 77 Whiskey. It's an amazing independent whiskey maker. They're Brooklyn. We're obviously a New York company, so have
Love
to
it.
represent
Got to.
home. So it's a super easy recipe. 1 cup of your favorite whiskey. Obviously, it doesn't have to be that. It can be anything that you have.
It's whatever you already have.
Exactly. 1/3 a cup of lemon juice.
Okay.
And obviously, you can get fancy and do fresh lemon, but totally store-bought stuff works super well.
Okay.
Then 1 cup of lime juice.
Okay, lemon and lime.
Lemon and lime,
Got it.
because that's kind of really gives a good flavor profile.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're gonna do 1 cup simple syrup, which
Okay.
is just literally sugar and water.
Yep. Which you can save too, if you make a big
Oh,
batch. you can
100%.
just sit in your fridge.
100%.
Okay.
So then you're gonna kind of super easy mix it up. You don't need any sort of cocktail shakers or anything like that.
Yep.
Then you're gonna ladle it in or pour it into your favorite glasses,
Mm-hmm.
and then you're just gonna do a little
pop open.
a little topper when you serve it to your guests, and it kind of just adds a little specialness to it.
I love that.
And if the whiskey sour base is a little too aggressive for a daytime party, you can always add some seltzer water to it to kind of make it so that the batch not only lasts longer, but
Right.
if
If
all
you're
that
gonna be
kind of-
sipping it throughout the entire day.
yeah, a whiskey sour day drinking is a little bit of an
Like a
aggressive
face plant
session.
situation. after a
Exactly.
couple- yeah, for sure. Okay, I want to try this for sure. Shall we?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Cheers.
Cool. Smells
You're a
good.
whiskey girl, right?
I am a whiskey girl.
Okay.
I'm so far everything on the table has been okay.
Okay, let's.
Danielle's on the drop, girl.
Definitely. Yes. Yes. Oh, that's weird. It's I was not not expecting to. I was expecting to taste more whiskey than I do, is what I should say.
Yeah.
The rosé is a nice subtle. It's almost topping it with a prosecco or something sparkling and bubbly.
Exactly.
Makes it a
Kind
little
of
bit more
takes the edge off. a
Takes
little
the edge
bit.
off. Absolutely. This is so good. And this is super easy to kind of like batch up for a big party, right?
100%.
Like you can just keep adding.
You can, like make it beforehand and then just
Yeah.
have it in like your favorite punch bowl.
Yeah.
Or even put in one of those dispensers to keep it cold. Yeah, there's nothing in here that's going to kind of like go bad over the course of the day.
Oh my god, that is incredible.
And it goes down super easy.
Absolutely. I think you could use rosé in, like, even if you had gin or vodka, whatever you had at home too. Think of rosé in a way as another cocktail mixer. Like, top it off with rosé.
100%. And
Surprise your guests.
Surprise your guests.
Yeah.
Everyone loves rosé, like you said. It's a fun. It's just summer in a can or a bottle.
Totally.
So it's always something fun that I think people love to add to anything.
Yeah.
Summer's like, what made you think of that cocktail? Like thinking of like whiskey would go well with it.
We just like kind of looked at some different recipes, and I think a lot of people think like, oh, rosé, you have to use like a clear liquor. You have to use something that like isn't going to overpower it. But we were excited about showing the whiskey because everyone thinks of it as a dark liquor and they may not go together. But really, there's no like rules about no hard and fast rules about what can and can't go together.
No pun intended.
There you go.
Can and can't.
As long as we can, we will. Yeah, I love that Danielle's bringing our TikTok.
Yes.
So yeah, it's really just about kind of the other things, like the juice really kind of livens it up. Which
Absolutely. That's so tasty.
Which works well.
Changed my mind for sure. I am a whiskey girl.
You were a little like...
I was like, okay, Alexis, we'll see how this
I
goes.
saw it.
But
I made you a believer.
you made me a believer. You converted me, girl.
Nice.
All right,
Nice.
moving right along. So, what is going on in this corner?
Okay, so this is kind of the combination again of like two things that frankly I think everyone loves.
Okay.
So we did Jello shots.
Yeah.
But rather than use vodka, what else? Of course we used rosé.
Duh.
So you can always keep the pink thing going. We used watermelon jello, so you really get that bright pink, so people know exactly what's in it.
Yep.
But vodka sometimes is a little overpowering to the jello. You're kind of like closing your eyes and like throwing it back.
Yeah.
The rosé is a much smoother.
That's
taste.
good to know. We did make some Ghostbusters themed Jello shots in the office a couple of weeks back for the release, and it was sort of a snafu.
Uh-oh.
We were working off of two different recipes as it turned out.
It was a better release for Trainwreck because
That
it was a
was-
Trainwreck. Yeah.
Yeah. We also used green apple vodka for that, which was, as you said, a little bit of a ooh, wow,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
happening.
We used too much of it.
Did you still
Yeah.
eat it though? That's the big question.
Absolutely,
Oh,
we
yeah.
did. Yes, we also encouraged our colleagues to also participate. But
You can't waste
And
it.
for some
Yeah,
people
what's
just tuning in, what are we up to right now?
we are here today with Alexis from the Drop Wine, and we are doing a bunch of fun end of summer rosé in a can themed cocktails. If you're having a Labor Day party or having your buddies over for a barbecue before it turns to fall, you want to definitely pick up a couple cans of the Drop and make some fun drinks with
Live
them.
that rosé life.
Live that rosé life.
Rosé all day.
We got another month of summer, guys. It's not
It's
fall
true,
yet.
and really, rosé. Obviously, there was like, especially in kind of cold, places like the Northeast where it gets cold.
Yeah.
People are like, okay, well, Labor Day, like I gotta drink all the rosé. That's not true at all.
No, it's not.
Honestly, like rosé season is getting longer and longer every year, which
Yeah.
is amazing.
Yeah.
The wine people are saying that even like up until Thanksgiving, you can be drinking rosé.
I mean, I think rosé actually is really great for Thanksgiving. Looking into fall, like you can pair anything with that. It's so
It's true.
versatile. It's
It
so
really
light,
is.
but it also has a lot of personality.
It really does.
This is amazing. So, if you don't have you used watermelon Jello for this,
Watermelon
right? But
jello.
whatever.
You can use anything you
Okay.
want. Obviously, the watermelon's fun because it's like pink and pink.
Totally.
And then you can obviously, we did like a little fun upgrade and we put some berries on top if you're like giving it to guests, again, like that party idea.
Right.
Everyone loves kind of the little garnish. You can also get real crazy with it and soak berries in rosé overnight. So it's almost like a
Whoa.
sangria situation.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I'm into that.
And that's like a real fun little, pop in your mouth.
Totally.
But yeah, you can even just do like normal jello
And
shots.
Sunny's wondering, so what are you guys talking about? What are you making over there?
We are making the Drop rosé Jello shots with watermelon vodka. I mean, watermelon Jello.
Watermelon,
no vodka.
no vodka, so that
Just
they're
Jello.
Yeah, so they either go down a little bit easier, they're not kind
A
of
lot
aggressive.
easier.
Now you guys gotta taste them.
I think we
Gotta
do.
go.
Yeah.
Shall we?
I love the berries on top. I feel
Yeah,
like
it's
this is
a
like
nice
what you
little
impress your
upgrade.
in-laws with. Or like, you're like,
oh, look how classy.
how are we gonna take
I think you kind of just do it all at once.
all at once? Okay.
You got. Here's the secret.
Okay.
You got to push on the bottom,
Uh-huh.
Ooh.
and that's how you get it out.
Okay.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Sunny's into them. She says they look good.
That was for you, Sunny.
Mm-hmm. You do better than me.
I mean, I've done it before.
Oh my god. The berry is like it's working with the Jello. It's
Yeah,
like
it kind of and like it adds to the texture, obviously.
It's
Like
like
makes it a
Pop
little bit
Rocks.
more.
Ooh.
Exactly.
super exciting. Those are so
Exactly.
awesome.
Yeah.
And then while we're on the topic of like hosting a party, Labor Day, etc., what would you do for food pairings? I know we're kind of like not working with the super classy,
Right.
like,
We don't want to be
stuck-up
like, you know,
model.
unaccessible. The whole kind of
Yeah.
idea behind the drop is to make wine accessible, make it fun. Like you
Mhm.
don't have to be at a white tablecloth.
God, no.
Table to be enjoying wine.
No pinkies out.
No pinkies up.
Forget
pinkies
about
down for sure.
Totally.
So what I thought would be a really fun thing, and one thing that pairs really well with rosé is anything that's salty, because
Yeah.
rosé, especially like the drop, is a dry rosé.
Yeah.
So there's high acidity. So anything that's like salty is going to pair super well with that. So what
Okay.
we did is kind of a fun play on a grilled cheese,
Mhm.
but we used kind of really summery flavors. So what we ended up doing is we just did this little grilled cheese here,
Yum.
and it's
Smells good.
ooh, there you go. That's the
Nice.
shot.
Nice shot.
There you go. And it's mozzarella cheese, and then like my fingers,
Yep.
olive tapenade, and pesto.
Uh-huh. Yum.
So it's like almost like an Italian Riviera situation.
Mm-hmm.
And
I'm in.
yeah,
When
it's,
can we go?
it's super delicious, and you can always upgrade it again with like adding prosciutto or basil or tomato. But
Yeah.
again, like everything we did is like store bought. So you
Okay.
can make your pesto, but who's got time for that?
Totally not.
And then what actually a fun little calorie saver that we did
Yep.
is we did olive oil cooking spray rather than the traditional butter.
Butter, yeah.
So you know, at the end of the day, you're eating a grilled cheese. Who are you kidding? But you know, it's every calorie counts.
Right. No, absolutely. And I love that because, I mean, it's no mystery that people are always fans of the wine and cheese situation, but
Exactly, and
I
this
don't
is like a
know.
little play on that.
I love that it's rosé, awesome rosé in a can, but also grilled cheese. It's like it's lowbrow meets highbrow meets. There are no rules.
There are no
in
rules
this
to cheese. There
wine
are no
rocks.
exactly, and you can always like cut them up into fun little shapes and then like pass those around to your guests.
Fun little skewers.
Exactly.
Like maybe like pirate themed ones or something. I don't know. Just
The
thinking.
possibilities are endless.
Yeah, totally.
So yeah, it's a fun little thing, and it's super easy. I mean, we made this in 5 minutes.
Incredible. And for people just tuning in, where can they get the drop?
Yeah, so we are going to be in 13 states by the end of the summer, which is
Oh, wow.
amazing. We
Congratulations.
just launched in April, so it's super exciting for us.
Nice.
So you can always check on our website to find out the stores we're in. If we aren't in your neck of the woods, you can always order online at thedropwine.com.
Awesome.
And if you order a case, free shipping.
Amazing. Good to know. Good to know. Awesome. All right. Well, you guys definitely have to go online or go to your local store and get the drop. It's really, really good. Alexis